Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Profile Plus. This is Padma. Today in this video, we are going to just slightly polish our English. See, normally in day-to-day life, we all speak. There are some people who speak really fluent. There are some people who are having this lack of communication and lack of confidence, isn't it? For both the categories, there is some common advice which I have been telling you that please avoid using the boring statements or the boring expressions. Okay, so we already watched in some videos how to just alternate thank you, welcome and all these boring expressions what we do on day-to-day life. But today this is the most important one where we often use this boring expression yes, isn't it? So we just respond to any questions or offers anywhere, anybody who is approaching you with any kind of a question, we obviously say yes. But don't you think just giving an answer yes, yes for everything seems to be like at the end of the day we don't know any other words other than saying yes. Can you help me with this? Yes. Are you available this evening? Yes. Are you done with your work? Yes. So this seems to be like most of the time we are using the same expression, isn't it? So now in this video today, let's learn how can we alternate this boring expression yes and strengthen your language, polish your communication skills. Let's begin. Yes, first of all friends, to begin with, see what are the kind of questions normally people ask in day-to-day life. Today I have picked up one or two very important questions where normally we tend to answer as yes. Okay, so the first situation is whenever you are responding to an offer. Okay, so you go to some person's house and they offer you something, you immediately say yes. So this is kind of whenever like an offer is not only at your workplace, it could be at home or it could be among your friends or anywhere someone comes and gives you something, offering you something, you will obviously tend to say this boring expression yes. But I'll tell you how to alternate your responses to an offer. Okay, see instead of saying yes, you can immediately respond saying I would love that. Example, would you like some coffee? One of your relative or one of your friend just offering you a cup of coffee. So you just say I would love that. So when someone asks you, would you like some chocolates or would you like some coffee? You say I would love that. I would love that. Don't say this expression yes. Sometimes it also looks very rude when you just give them a one word answer yes. Okay, rather say I would love that. There is another way of expressing, see you bet. This is on a situation where somebody is calling you for an evening outing. Maybe one of your friend comes and asks you, see why don't we just catch up for a dinner tonight, or are you free this evening? Can we just hang out somewhere? So for such questions, you can always respond, you know what, you bet. You bet. You bet is again a kind of a very great and very stylish response. You can alternate the boring expression yes. Don't say yes. Instead you say you bet. Means you are really willing to join him or her. Okay, so they are just offering for an evening outing or an evening party. There you can say you bet. There is another way of, it's an informal way. Friends, please understand, this is kind of an informal word. But when your friend or your relatives, again your colleagues, offering you some kind of a thing which can be very simple. Okay, see, maybe they say like, why don't we all conduct some weekend party? Can we all organize a weekend party? Like that, if such an offer comes to you, you can always informally say alrighty or righty. See, all righty is an informal way of agreeing to it, or you are just accepting it. Rather saying yes, we can do it, avoid using s, instead you use the word alrighty. So this is informal, friends, but you can always use this kind of response when someone is offering you something. Offering can be anything, like to organize a party, to make a evening outings, or to give you something, or to just offer you some kind of help, whatever it is. Okay. Next, response to a request. See, we are all requested to do something on day-to-day life, and that is when we often tend to use again this boring expression yes. Okay, maybe your colleague comes and says that, no, I think you have to complete all this work by this evening. So he's just requesting, he's just saying, can you please complete all my work? I mean, can you help me with my project? Okay, can you help me with this details, or can you help me with this assignment? So how do you respond normally? You say yes. It is again rude and boring, isn't it? So rather using this statement, just tell them, of course, of course. Okay, actually you are saying that yes, I'm ready to do. Yes, I'm really ready to do. So instead of that, you are giving a response, of course. I think many are using this, but not very frequently. So try to avoid using yes and try to just increase the number of times you say, of course. Of course, I can help you with this. Why not? Like that. Okay. The next response is, sure I can. See, sure is also a nice word, but we don't use it. Okay. Sure, I can help you with this. You were asking a help on your project, on your assignment. Sure, I can help you. Sure, I can help you. The third way of response is, see, like no problem. See here, when you say sure I can, you are really willing to do that. And when you say of course, you absolutely had no problem to do it. Okay, but wherein if there is a kind of a little big help your friend is seeking from you, maybe he is out of town. There is some parcel where he has to take from the office and deliver it at his place. So it's a kind of little, big request what he makes. But then anyhow, you are agreeing to do that. Rather saying yes, you can say no problem. No problem or no issues. It means that it is not so willingly or you are so accepting it, but then you are doing it for him. You have no problem in doing it. So instead of saying yes, you can say no problem or no issues. These are the phrases where you can respond to a request, where you can respond to an offer. So please understand today, change all the boring methods and try to use all these different phrases from now. The third is expressing agreement. So this is again one more thing. Even at a group discussion or anywhere in a conference, when some of your friends are giving some ideas and it just gel with your wavelength and the idea is completely, you go with that idea, you completely agree that yes, even I thought to express this, but then beforehand he just gave that idea to the meeting. But you agree with him, how do you acknowledge it? Normally you say yes. No, that's not the way you respond. See, when you are expressing agreement, there are certain methods where you can always use. See, if it is an agreement, you can say definitely, and also I totally agree with you. Totally I agree with you. Yes, and you can always say, yeah, I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you. I go with you, I agree with your point, all that. But sure was means you are talking something about the past. Maybe one of your friends says the last weekend we enjoyed the party thoroughly. Maybe he comes and says to the whole gang of friends, we enjoyed thoroughly the last week party. You respond to him and you say yes. So instead of yes, here we use sure was. Sure was in a stylish way means yes, we enjoyed it thoroughly, like how he said it. Okay, so that is one way. Another way of very formally accepting it is totally. Yes, I totally agree with him. Yes, I totally agree with him. There is another formal way here is I hear you. See, I hear you, it doesn't mean that you have to use it only over the phone. Okay, but mostly it is used over the phone. Okay, see what happens is when you just talk to someone over the call and you just continuously listening to him and you just acknowledge him, his ideas saying yes, yes, yes. Rather you can say, yes, I hear you. I hear you means I agree with your points. I agree with your points. The last one is definitely. This is something very common, friends. Definitely, totally, all these things are agreements. Like, yes, I agree with you. Yes, we can go ahead with your idea, something like that. See, continuously using the phrase yes has become very, very boring. So please know some kind of a phrases. If someone gives some idea, just agree with them saying, I hear you. It's not just meant for the phone. Even on the direct conversation, you can say, yes, I hear you. I hear you means, yes, I agree with you. Or totally. All these phrases. Okay. The last but not the least, the most important and the most enjoying factor today is to use slang words. Isn't it? Everyone are interested to use the slang words. So what are the slang way of accepting something? We normally use the statement yup, and we also say yeah. Yes, so yup and yeah is a very informal and a slang way of expressing these things. See, today I have chosen only these three things, and there is one more thing called for sure. See, for sure means, for sure is nothing but for sure. For sure. For sure, we just replace it saying that in short as for sure. For sure is again a slang way of saying yes. Okay. So I think this video will really be useful for you, and please try take it down and try to practice and use it as many times as possible in day-to-day conversation, and try to avoid repetitive words. Okay, if you like this video, please give a like button. That motivates me to do lot more videos like this. Enrich, empower and emerge with English. Thank you, friends.